Hello.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Look, you're not even on my team. I can't hear anything in my phone, so I'm not even using it. So there we go. All right. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm surprised that I got picked.
Oh, everybody says that. I'm like, well, I try to pick new people every single time I do this. It's not like I'm trying to repeat the same people.
Wow. Hold
Yeah,
on.
what?
Get
No,
settled.
you're fine. You're fine. What do you want to ask me about?
Well, I lost my, am I on like live with everybody that everybody can see me? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had actually lost my grandfather
Mhm.
recently.
Whoa, what's going on? Everything's breaking down here. This one already stopped again. So, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. Here, let's try you again. Let me try you again. I'm gonna come back on and get you back on. All right, you're back. Yay! Okay. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. I was like, at first I thought maybe it's just like Instagram or Facebook, because Facebook has been dropping. It's already dropped 3 times. I'm like, what's up with that? But then like this started spinning over here, and I'm like, okay, what is going on here? So I just got off of my Wi-Fi because I'm like, let's just not do Wi-Fi and see if that's the issue here. So okay, so you wanted to connect with your grandpa, right?
Yes.
Got it. Now, are both your grandpas passed? Because there's another male with them that feels like a grandpa.
So, yes, both of my grandfathers are passed, but I was never close to the other one. I
That's
actually
okay.
never met the other one.
That's okay. I think he's just trying to let you know that he's around, or that he's aware. He's aware of you.
I did lose my father, though.
No, this is the grandpa. This is the one that you didn't meet. So it's the grandfather that you didn't meet. Yeah. So he's and that grandpa, that's your dad's dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they're together, but the other grandpa wanted to let you know that he knows of you. So he's just like kind of like announcing himself or making himself known. So he's there. I'm assuming your dad is there. He hasn't started talking to you yet. And then I got your other grandpa though. Your other grandpa. Your other grandfather did gosh. Do you know there was issues with stabilizing his blood pressure, and there was some like a cardiac event with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you also know if he passed in the month of a birthday or a month of significance?
He passed in June.
Do you know there's a birthday, either yours, the grandmother, or his?
My grandmother's birthday is in June.
Perfect. That's what he's acknowledging. So he's acknowledging that. He's apologizing about the timing, just because it would have already added on to the dates as well. So he's, I think, just wanting to acknowledge that. Your grandma's still alive?
She is.
Got it. That's just the reason why he's probably apologizing, because of when he did it. So, or when he passed. He makes me feel like he couldn't keep this from happening, because he's like, this just kind of happened. So that's how he's making me feel. But he says there was 2 warning periods or 2 prior events that might have been indicating there was going to be other issues in this area with his body. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I mean, he had been having some health issues for some time. So.
Okay. He also keeps acknowledging that there was, this is going to sound so weird. Do y'all have stickers that are connected to your grandpa?
Stickers.
Stickers. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing to say, stickers. So I'm seeing stickers. So I'm like, why am I seeing stickers? So whenever someone passes away, if their passing is connected to like breast cancer awareness or like this or that, do you know if there's stickers that are connected to your grandpa?
I don't know the sticker.
Okay.
We didn't do stickers for him.
That's okay. Just remember that I said that. It sounds weird, but hopefully that will make sense when you figure that out. But he's showing me stickers or magnets, because what I'm seeing stuff that you stick to the wall, or stuff that sticks to like it's a magnet or a sticker, but it's something like that. So he's showing me something. Thank you. My sister is getting married next year. She sent me the save the date magnet. So I was thinking of that, but I'm thinking of stickers on top of that. So there's something there that he's making reference to or acknowledging. He also keeps making
invitations for something in the mail for people. I don't know.
Is it in sticker form or magnet form?
No, it was a postcard.
No, is it? No, no, that's not it. No, this is something different. This is like either a sticker or a magnet. And just remember that I said that because again, it may not make sense right now, but I'll do that with you. He also keeps it. Thank you. Is there a Joseph, Josephine, or Josh or Joseph or Josephine name connection to the family?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It's
A Josh, Josephine. Where's the electrician? Do you know of a male in the family who was an electrician or worked with electrical components?
No, I don't.
Where is this coming from? There's a story about someone building their house, and either they had a background in this, or there's an electrician, they were an electrician, or there's something about knowing how to do this. Do y'all know anything about that? Someone in the family that built their own house or was involved in the construction of their own home, and they knew?
Mm-mm. I mean, my grandfather's pretty savvy with things, but
No, that's not. No, this is like when I have like an expertise. Let me bounce over to your other grandfather because I want to make sure that the other one's not the one that's trying to give me this information. How much do you know about the other grandpa?
not a whole lot, to be honest.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. What I'm saying, it's not just stuff like I'm throwing out there. It's all going to go together because it's connected to one person. So there's the idea of the stickers or magnet thing. They're acknowledging and knowing electrical work or building a property or helping to construct a home. There's also a reference to this Joseph or Josephine or Josh or Joshi sounding name because there's a J-O-S sounding name to this. So there's a reference there. They're also acknowledging. There's even a story about someone who they were trying. It's weird because it's like when you get people to build a home, they don't have an expertise in everything that goes along with that, but they have an expertise in one area. They were in the they participated in helping to build their home. There was a funny story about them either shocking themselves or they did some mistake, and there was a joke about they had to redo something with the property. It's just a story that's connected to a person that's tied to all these bits. So all those bits go together in some way. So just assume Fernie, like, I don't know what he's talking about. Fernie's crazy, but I'm just going to say, okay, Fernie, like, it's someone. I'll figure it out later. But just assume it's someone. It all fits together. It's all going to go together. So when you figure that out, that all goes together. So that way I can assess, we can just, like, accept that, and then I can push that away. Okay. Let me try to get back to your grandpa, because I kind of want to stick to him. Going back to grandpa, cardiac event, right? Do you also know if 2 events prior to his cardiac event, if there was 2 either attempted procedures or visitations or having to get something kind of cleared up with the system before he actually passed?
What do you mean with the system?
In other words, like I go and get a test because I need to find out how serious this is, or I have to go and actually get this treated, but it's just not enough to do anything to change it, but it's enough to just get me to deal with this situation.
So he had a really severe urinary tract infection with kidney stones, and they had to put like this device that was connected to him, and it was going to be permanently there, like on his back, to help with his kidney stones right before he went to hospice. And he was in hospice for 10 days.
Got it. Okay. Got it. And so that was the one event. Was there another event before that where there was something else where he had to go in for as well? And it was another.
He had fallen several times, and so he was hospitalized several times for falling. Whenever he was admitted for the UTI, it was actually because he had high blood pressure, like extreme high blood pressure, and they didn't even know about the UTI until he got there. It was like, he was like catatonic. He wasn't moving and wasn't talking.
Okay. He's also showing me a discoloration of the skin. Do you know if he was having some weird discoloration of his skin happening, especially around the legs?
Well, he didn't have proper circulation. I mean, whenever he passed, he wasn't the right color, but I think that's normal with people.
Okay, because what I'm reminded of, I have a friend, and she was telling me something about gangrene or something like that. Do you know there was some weird discoloration stuff happening with his legs as well, or the discoloration of his legs was just getting way more intense?
I don't know specifically about that.
Okay, I'll leave that with you. He also keeps acknowledging the name Johnson. Do you know there's a Johnson reference?
Yes.
Okay. He also keeps acknowledging the tie picture. Is there a favorite picture of him where he's wearing a tie, even though he may not have technically worn a tie very often, but it's one of the few where he's got a tie on?
There are some pictures with him wearing a tie.
Got it. Do you also know of a picture? Thank you. Do you also know of a picture of him? He's next to a monkey, or there's a zoo. Is there a zoo picture or a picture next to a chimpanzee or a monkey?
I don't know about a monkey.
Okay.
There's pictures of me and him at the zoo when I was a
Okay.
kid.
Got it. Perfect. So he's probably just acknowledging those images. Go through them because there might be a picture next to the gorilla or next to like an image or a statue of a gorilla or a monkey, and it's like right next to the thing. So he's acknowledging that. He also keeps acknowledging. Thank you. He's doing this. Did someone just get engaged?
I got married last September.
Okay. Did this happen after his passing?
No, it was before, but he wouldn't have known about it because he's had Alzheimer's.
Ah, got it. He knows about your marriage. So that's probably his way of trying to affirm that or confirm that for you. So he's acknowledging that. He also he's saying congratulations. So he's owing you a congratulations. So just to let you know about that. He also keeps acknowledging was he the one in the Navy or the military?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Do you know if there's 2 flags connected to him as well?
2 flags.
Mm-hmm. You know how sometimes people in the military, they'll get the flag, but he showed me 2 flags.
Well, we did have the military honors at his service. There was an American flag that was, presented to us, but more than
was there
one.
Also a flag as well? And I would say it was like the branch of the military. So it'd be like either like a Marine or like a Navy. It's like he's showing me 2 flags.
He was in the Army Air Corps before it became the Air Force. He also was in this commemorative Air Force as well.
Do y'all have one of those other flags as well? Do you know if y'all have another? Because he's showing me the other flag because he's showing both of them. So there might be an additional flag tied to him that y'all may still have or may still be in some somewhere. So he's acknowledging 2 flags.
I'll look out for one.
Yeah. So he's one. There's another one because he's acknowledging another one. He also keeps, thank you. He also keeps acknowledging, he's kind of funny. And I feel like he would have been like, he's just funny.
He was very funny.
Yeah, he's lighthearted because I feel like it's funny because he's funny, but he's also lighthearted. And I feel comfortable with him. I also feel safe with him. And it's almost like I can talk to him and I don't feel like I'm just talking to like a person that's older than me. I feel like I'm talking to a friend. So he's acknowledging this kind of relationship or this connection. He also keeps making reference, thank you. Do you remember those, like those little, like what is it? It's a little...
Harmonica?
Yeah, harmonica, yes. Yeah, do you know if there's something like a harmonica connected to Grandpa as well? Or if he knew how to play it?
I think I had one when I was a kid and he could play it, but he wasn't very good.
Okay, because he's showing me like trying to like teach or trying to like practice, but then it's like a joke to repeat the same 2 or 3 tones. So there's a memory there because he's acknowledging this memory of playing this harmonica. But it's almost like, again, like it almost sounds like the Phantom of the Opera thing, but it's like there's something to this that he's wanting to make reference to as well. Do you also know if he has a letter from the president at the time? Or there's a Kennedy connection?
Actually, that's super on point. He inducted John F. Kennedy into was the Confederate Air Force. It is the commemorative Air Force now, but he inducted him into the Hall.
Perfect. He's good. He says he's good. So he says that he is with his buds. He says he's got his faculties. He says it all came back to him as soon as he left his body. And he says he did not realize as much time went by as it did. He also says he appreciates the relationship and the connection that y'all had. He also says he's tried to visit with you in a dream. He also says that he is fine. He doesn't want you to worry. He also says he's going to look out for you. And he's repeating the name of a child. Is there plans to name a child after him?
There wasn't plans to name a child after him. What
he's
is there a name that he's repeating?
It's the middle name. It's not the first name.
Okay.
It's weird because it's almost like when people have the name of a father and like, it's almost, So I have a friend who named her son. The first name is the husband's grandfather, and then the other name is like the other relative. So there's two males' names in one that makes the name of the child. So do you know about something like that?
No, but I mean, I named my daughter after my grandmother.
Okay. There's another baby that's gonna have two males' names that are two people who passed, because that's where I want to put it together. So there's the reference or the acknowledgement there. I love you. He just says I love you. He says I love you. He's good. He's good. He's with you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Whatever you didn't understand, go back over, write it down, ask the family, because I'm telling you, there's more there that you may not fully understand in the moment.
Okay, I will.
Okay?
Thank you
All right.
so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You take care of yourself.
All right, you too.